A parrot can pluck for a multitude of reasons, but once you've ruled out a health issue by taking your bird to an avian vet and running the necessary blood work, fecal exams, and crop samples, you can think about what could possibly be causing this within your environment. The first thing I'd like to say is you really want to examine the environment. Determine if you made any changes to the environment in the last few weeks or so. You changed the furniture around, maybe you changed the color of the walls, who knows, but identify any specific changes that occurred recently within the last few weeks. Now, if there have been no physical changes that have occurred in the environment, then you want to take a look at yourself. You want to ask yourself, did you break any patterns? Were you home less often? Did you change anything about the way you interacted with your bird in the last few weeks? That may tell you something too, because sometimes you can have an instance where someone goes on vacation for 5 days and comes back and their bird is plucked. And they wonder if it's a health issue, but it could actually be an emotional issue. The bird could have been emotionally distraught, thinking that you were never coming back, or experiencing an extreme amount of stress with you leaving the bird alone or with someone else. Now, the last thing you want to consider is there a stressor in the environment? Now, that stressor doesn't have to be new. That stressor could just be constant. For example, when I look at a lot of African greys that are housed indoors with macaws or cockatoos, that can be a constant stressor that can cause your bird to begin to pluck. Because as we know, African greys are very calm, relaxed birds, very peaceful birds. They tend not to squawk. They tend to give high-pitched chirps and squeaks and whistles. And to have a bird like a macaw or a cockatoo in the same environment can cause an extreme amount of stress to the bird because they're simply not used to that level of noise within their home and home range environment. So these are my 3 things to ask yourself if your bird is plucking. Be sure to like and subscribe if you get value from my content, and I look forward to the next video.